When you find yourself that you're fucked and you're living this life of like waking up late, wearing the same clothes, not hydrating, not eating right, not being a productive member of society, feeling guilty and shame and regret about it, and then having anxiety and depression, eating packaged foods, binge watching shit, social media, TV, pornography, like the cycle does repeat. And then blaming because, well, you know, other people have some advantage. Fuck you. No one has an advantage. Every fucking person has had a tough life, motherfucker. And at some point, you have to become an active and willing participant in the saving of your own ass. Like, no one is going to gallop in on a horse and save you. Like, there is no knight on a white horse that's going to come in and save your ass. Like, you are your own knight in shining armor. And so if you're watching this and you're like, dude, show me the way, I will. Because there's probably 3 reasons why you're here, why you're in this fucked up state. And I can tell you these 3 reasons are this. 1, you're probably indoctrinated. In other words, programmed. You were programmed by your mom and dad. You were indoctrinated by school teachers. You were programmed or indoctrinated by your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents that, hey, you know, get good grades, go to college, get a job, you'll meet a nice lady, and you'll get married, you'll have great kids. And you realize, like, fuck, man, I did all that. Now I have college debt. All I do is watch porn. There's no chicks like worthy of me dating and getting married to, and no one really wants to fucking marry me. And I don't know what else to do. We can do something about that, you know. You can do something about that. Or you've had some trauma. You can't wait for someone to come by and save you. And you can't wait for someone just to reach out to you with an opportunity. You have to be actively participating in the saving of your own life. If we're all sitting in a boat right now and the boat capsizes and there's like 15 people drowning, I'm the only guy that's still on the boat, I'm throwing life preservers out, you have to swim to one. If you're upset that I threw one out and you still have to swim 20 yards to get to it, so you're just gonna bob there like a fucking buoy until you drown, guess what? Maybe you deserve it. But if you've decided that you're gonna do something about it, then welcome. I'm gonna help you. And the third thing, by the way, like I said, indoctrination and programming is one reason you might be fucked up. Second reason is you were abused, you had trauma like I did. Third reason is you probably got a bad break. And that's the human condition. Listen, I stopped taking all of those and I started taking this, the Keuilian Wellness Shot. In fact, I created this because I was sick and tired of every morning taking 11 different supplements like turmeric, ginger, cayenne pepper, black pepper, vitamin B12, echinacea, vitamin C, zinc, right? Think about this. If you want to improve your immune system, if you want to fight off inflammation in your body so that you have better gut health, you have more energy, your joints don't hurt, then you're going to want to take all those supplements. And I was taking it twice a day, every day. And so when we created the Keuilian Wellness Shot, we cut no corners and we spared no expense. And so in this, you've got something that's going to not only help boost your immune system, but also fight off inflammation. Because if you're a high performer and if you want to get more done, if you want to stay more focused, if you want to make sure that you don't get sick as frequently, then you have to care about your immune system and you have to fight off inflammation, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're high performing and you have a stressful work day from time to time, right? And so here's what I want you to do. You're going to click on the link in the description box or go to Keuilian.com and you're going to use the code word Bedros. And when you use my name, Bedros, you'll get 50% off your first subscribe and save bundle. For whatever reason you don't like the Keuilian Wellness Shot, which I've yet to meet anyone who doesn't, then let us know in your first 30 days. We'll give you a full refund. Part ways as friends. Fair enough? Go check it out. Use the code word Bedros. Get 50% off. Peace. So sometimes life does give you life ambushes. That is the human condition. There is no person that I know of who's been so bubble wrapped, who has been so sheltered that they have made it through life without having their heart broken or losing a job or finding out a loved one has a disease. There is all types of ambushes that take place. And your creator has also empowered you and me with the internal tools to be able to help ourselves. But he's also given us free will. So know that if you've had a bad break, it's a life ambush, man. And you might be in this fucked up place too. And if you're in this fucked up place, you're not alone. It is the human condition. And when you get to the other side of this fucked up place, by the way, guess what? You've developed new armor. You've developed new tools of being able to cope through adversity and pain. New lessons that you've learned that you won't repeat those mistakes again. And in the future, you get to be a role model to others who are going through that, right? You need to be that guy too to someone else. You got to pay it forward. This is how we change humanity. But before you can pay it forward, you got to start first helping yourself become an active participant in the saving of your own life. So if you find yourself in a position where you're all fucked up, there are things you can do to win. And I want to share that with you here and now. Understand that no matter the life ambush or the programming or the abuse, that you are going to have to do certain things to win. Thing number one is to wake up at a certain time, set your alarm to a specific time. It doesn't have to be 5 a.m. Whatever time that you've committed to, set your alarm and wake up. Bring water upstairs with you, wherever your bedroom is. For me, it's upstairs. So bring water with you the night before, ideally 20 to 30 ounces. When you wake up, chug-a-lug as much of that water as you can. Rehydrate your body. Your body dehydrates at night. Instead of going right for coffee or an energy drink, actually hydrate your body. Next, open windows, curtains, get some natural sun and some light into your room. Fix your bed, take a shower, wear clean clothes, go outside, get some sun, knock out 50 or 100 burpees first thing in the morning. Instead of scrolling on your phone, just tell yourself, for the next 60 minutes, when I wake up, I am not going to scroll on social media. Condition yourself to not be addicted to screen sucking. You know, everything that you've been doing up to this point, which is the opposite of what I'm describing now, is what keeps you in this cycle of despair and hopelessness. So I'm not saying that you have to do all of this with enthusiasm. You can't, but do it anyway. That develops a muscle called a discipline muscle. You do it anyway. And soon, before you know it, you're actually doing it with enthusiasm. Soon, the things that you hated doing have become a habit. Soon, you see the results of it because you keep doing it, so you're encouraged and you have more confidence. Those are all the things you don't have when you're all fucked up. And if we're trying to unfuck ourselves, then we have to wake up on time, drink water, see some sunlight, shower, wear clean clothes, make our bed, go knock out outdoors, just knock out 50 to 100 burpees, get some sun on your skin. Holy fuck, you might just have some optimism for your life. You might actually feel like today's gonna be a good day. So you might just go out there and try and make some money, find yourself a job, start that business, fix that relationship, go and get your bench press, shoulder press on, bicep curls, tricep presses, build those t-shirt muscles, bro. And in the process, you might find a honey in the gym. And when you do, God damn it, you stacked so many wins this morning, you might just walk up to her and say, "What's up, girl? Today's a good day." Like, you see how snowballs, like being fucking awesome, snowballs, just like being a loser, snowballs. What if you actually went to the gym and then you ate a meal that was healthy and then you said hi to people and actually connected with humans instead of just being isolated? Like, hey man, nice shirt. Hey, nice shoes. Hey, that's a nice jacket. Hey, wow, nice car. How fast does it go? What do you do? Wow, I didn't know you could bench that much. How long have you been? Like, start a fucking conversation. I think what I'm asking you to do is to be human again. I think that's what I'm asking you to do. If you really want to unfuck yourself, you would do what humans would do. And how sad and pathetic is it that I have to sit here and tell you the things that you know you need to do because your conscience already tells you that. And if you have a wife and a kid and you're in this fucked up state, motherfucker, you have a responsibility to pull yourself out of this state. I'm not saying that as a man, you ought to fake it, but I'm saying as a man, you know what you need to do. You need to eat right. You need to work out. You need to get sun. You need to be optimistic. And you are only going to be optimistic when you start serving humanity. Go out there and just be good to other people. Go to a homeless shelter and start feeding them. Work at the soup kitchen on a weekend. It's funny when we see people who are in a place that's lesser than where we are, we begin to feel grateful for what little we have, right? And understand that when you start doing these things that I'm listing off, guys, at some point you're going to experience a dip. You're like, man, I'm hitting my rhythm. I'm getting out of this funk. I'm feeling good. I'm developing a habit. And then boom, I don't know, a month or 2 or 3, you're going to hit a dip. That is normal. That is accepted. You know what you do? You just Jocko Willink right through it. You do it anyway. I've got the most boring life on the planet. You know why? I just do things that I'm supposed to do. My life is very predictable. I've got a calendar on my schedule that my assistant Joan fills up with coaching calls, coaching people. If I got to take Chloe to a volleyball game, if I got to take Andrew to the dentist, like dad stuff and work stuff and fitness stuff and travel stuff and speaking stuff and coaching stuff. And guess what? I got a predictable life and just serving humanity. And in the process of serving humanity, I serve myself. But the moment you go selfish and you isolate and you're in a dark room, you don't see sun, now you're getting depressed. Your conscience is telling you, you know what you need to do, but you keep avoiding your conscience and doing the stupid shit, the vices, the binge watching, the addiction to entertainment, pornography. Then you feel shame and regret and you procrastinate and you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow, but then you repeat that shitty cycle. This is why you're in that state. So guys, I want to fucking beg you. I want to implore you. I want to encourage you that today is the day that you change all of that. This is how you unfuck yourself. And if you know someone who's all fucked up, if you know someone who's in that dark state and you're like, man, they need to talking to you like this, forward this episode to them. Help a human out. Forward this episode. Say, I listened to this and I think you'll benefit from this. And then let them know that you'll be there for them to go to the gym, to do those burpees, to be that human connection. Because that's what we need to do, man. We need to help each other out.